So very good evening, everyone. Uh, so welcome back to our channel. And today we have a very special show with a very special guest because I know everyone likes option trading, option scalping, multiple things, but the speed of option trading is very very important, right? So I want everyone to write hello, hi, good afternoon, good evening in the chat so that I will know that our audience is very very active. And before we begin, I would just like to introduce Mr. Shivakumar Jayachandran, who is the founder of 1Cliq, and we are very very lucky to have you us on the show, sir, because I have just read through your journey and what kind of innovation that you have done on option scalper for scalpers to execute things in a very quick way. So we are very very lucky to have you, sir, on the show. And over to you, sir. Anything you would like to address before we begin with the show, sir?
Okay. Thanks, Mohit, and thanks, Dun team, for this webinar. And guys, the primary reason for this webinar is just to give you like an educational initiative on how the market is moving. And people have a lot of queries on scalping. And recently, we have associated with Dun providing one click to all Dun users. When you're connecting through the APIs, you will be able to connect Dun platform using the API, and then you will be able to take trades from the one click. And with the current market conditions, the market has been very tricky, and the markets have been like moving up and down in a single day, like in 500 points, or in a single candle, 200 points, and how to navigate in those kind of environment. And we needed a stable platform wherein you can just place your orders, quickly execute your orders, and then quickly enter and exit. And in today's session, I'm just going to be showing you how you will be able to do that with one click. So currently what we have done is one click is free with Done. If you look at those of you who have not joined, you can just sign up to our page, oneclicktrade.com. And then once you sign up, you will be seeing this one click is free. So once you see this, all you needed to do is just enter your account details here. Some of you would be using your mobile number, some of you using your account numbers. You can just enter your account number and then click on proceed. So automatically you will be seeing a page wherein the done user ID will be getting associated. So you don't need it to pay anything to one click. And since it is like an initiative which both Done and One Click has taken it, you will be able to add without any subscription. So once you add it, what you needed to do every day, you just needed to generate the token beginning of the day. So after 8 a.m., I would ideally suggest because most of the broker servers will be like kept idle or like shut down before that. So try to generate this token every day at around 8 o'clock. You just needed to enter the mobile number. It will like in a pop up an OTP. If you are setting up a TOTP, then automatically TOTP will be coming in. Once you enter that, then your password, you are all set. And then click on the play button here. So once you click on the play button, we have two windows which can be opened. I would ideally suggest use the beta version because currently we have added new features in this. So what is the speciality about getting into this? Once you click on this, it will automatically open up this window and it will also show you the beta version here. You will be able to see the date and the time, and you will be able to see the broker whom you have selected. Now, once you have selected, you have an option to choose both NSE and BSE. Currently, in case if you are trading in NSE, you can trade on NSE Nifty options, Bank Nifty options, and also the stock futures as well. And along with that, in case if you are interested, you will be able to trade in Fin Nifty, Mid Cap Nifty Next 50 as well. But since the monthly expiries or the weekly expiries have gone for some of them, you can see only the volumes are going to be there only for the Nifty or sometimes in the Bank Nifty. But other instruments, it will not have much of volume, so please be careful with that. And you can also look at the stocks, and then you can play in the stock futures or in the stock options. So in case if you are looking for equity, you can select equity, but equity is like a very limited. But options and futures, we have extensive lists wherein you can trade everything under the sun. So whatever that you have it under the options or in the futures in NSE, everything is going to be available. So you can look at, like, say for example, I wanted some far OTMs or like in a what to say far expiries. You will be able to select everything. So currently you can see here the expiries starting from 2026 May end till 2030 December. So these are like an yearly expiries which happens in 2030. So those are also available. So some of you wanted to make future bets and other things, you will be able to take trades in that. Next comes your call or your put strike. Whichever strike you wanted to select it, you can use your up arrow, down arrow to select it. And then you can say, for example, today, the way the market has recovered from the low, I'm expecting the market to be bullish. And I'm just going to be trying to enter into 23,500 call. And I wanted to keep 24,000 put at the same time in case if the market falls, I wanted to take a put trade as well. That can be done. Next, you can also select the number of quantity which you wanted to take at one single time. What we have done is, though exchanges have set a limit of like 1,700 and what to say the okay, so the maximum order that can be placed in a single order is like 1,755, right? Anything above that, it'll be like an iceberg order. So what we have done is, you will be able to place up to like 19,500 order in a single click. So once you click on 19,500, automatically we will do the what to say slicing and dicing, whatever that needed to be done, which is close to 300 lots. And if you're fast enough, in a single second, you will be able to place up to like 7 orders. That means 19,500 into 7. So someone who wanted to place around like 1 lakh or 1.5 lakh quantity, you should be able to easily place it during the market hours. And you can select whether the product going to be intraday or margin, so that you can select it. Now, currently, what I will do is I'll just select 585 quantities. That is like close to 10 lots. I will select 650, and I'm also enabling the one click button. I'll show you like how things are going to be happening. Next comes your, there are three types of order windows which we are given. By default, you can choose like market protection or limited LTP or limit order. What is market protection? When, say, for example, if the price is trading at around like 320, if you select market protection, it will look at 5% and it will not go and take trades anything above the threshold limit. You can choose 1 to 15%. It is up to you, but I have currently kept it at 5%. If you feel that no, Shiva, I don't want much of slippage, I will be rather like in a look to place within like 2%, you can choose 2%, and then automatically the orders will get placed within that 2% range. Next, you can also choose limited LTP. What is the limited LTP? Whatever the price which you are looking at it, whatever the last traded price, it will go and try to take that as the limit order. But for some reason, if the order, like, if the price moves pretty quick, 320 to 322 or 323, immediately it will place the balance quantity at 320 as a limit order, so that you will not find any slippages. So those of you who wanted to avoid the slippage completely, I don't want market protection because market orders are completely banned using APIs now. Only market protection orders are available. And in case if you don't want the market protection, still you will be able to use the limited LTP. And some of you, no, Shiva, I don't want anything. I just wanted the limit order. You can choose limit order as well. But I'm choosing like the market protection with 5% threshold. Next comes your predefined stop loss and target. Currently, like most of the brokers doesn't provide this option. What is this? Before even you enter into a trade, you can place your predefined stop loss and target. Imagine you're entering at 320, and if you're keeping your stop loss at 50 points, and I wanted the target also to be 50 points, what it will do is, once the order placed and once your like a quantity is available here, you will be able to see your stop loss somewhere around like 260 odd levels or 270 odd levels, and your target at 370. So both your stop loss and your target will get automatically added once you keep the predefined stop loss and target. Next, you can only choose your FNO positions, or if you wanted to see all positions, you will be able to do it. Here again, positions, all positions are asset wise. In case if you are trading in multiple asset classes like Sensex, Nifty, commodity segment, and everything, then it will automatically, you can choose it. As of now, we support only the NSE and BSE, but we don't support the commodity factors as of now. But in the future, we may add it. So these are some of the features. And what we have also shown here is we have shown you the chart in case someone who wanted to know how the market is moving today. Based on this, if you wanted to take a trade and other things, you will be able to see the high, low, and everything. So today's low was 157 for this particular strike, 23,500. Open was 194. I was 324, and this is 282 is nothing but previous day's close. So you will be able to see high, low, the previous day's close, and where exactly the market is trading. Everything is shown here. Plus, you will also be able to see how the Nifty spot is trading. Okay, so you will be able to see the call, you'll be able to see the Nifty spot, and you will be able to see the uh, put options here. Put options here, we have chosen 24,000 for the current expiry. You can see here, I is 650. The open was at around 579. The low was 373. And the yesterday's close was 457. So, in fact, the market had like in a big gap down today. The put prices went higher, but from there, it has been a steady fall, and the market has been continuously recovering through the day. I'll come back to the market. I'll explain it to you how and what are the things which I did and why I took all these trades today and so on. It was a struggling day. I don't know how many of you had an what to say very good day, but it was very struggling. Okay, why I say that it is a struggling day? Because markets were like in a moving haywire. Plus, the global news was something, and then our markets were doing something. It's always going to be very dicey, and our markets has been in a very tricky, what to say, scenario in the last 1 week or so. Why I say that? Even though the global markets have been like in a making a big moves, our markets just recovering, or like an even if there is a big move, it is automatically coming near to the flat territory, and then the market is not either giving like in a big move on the upside or on the downside. So at this juncture, the market is just trading within like in a small range. Now comes here, you see this arrow keys and the green button and the red buttons, how to place an order. That is like the most interesting one, right? So when we are having so many things, you have selected everything. Now I'll go into the order window just to show you what has been going to be happening. Can you see here the last place order was at around 1413. Now, if I wanted to click on a buy order, I'll just show you. I'll just go one like an I would say 27 lots at this juncture, just to show you how like an one order will be getting placed. In case if you are placing like 2000 quantity, how it will be done. Okay, so I will show you first 1755. You can use either the up arrow on the keyboard or the side arrow on the keyboard to sell a call. To buy a call, you can use the up arrow on the keyboard. To buy a put, you needed to use the down arrow. To sell a put, you needed to use the side arrow, right side arrow. Okay. Can you see here? Only when you click this enable button, you will be able to use the arrow keys. Otherwise, you have to use the mouse to place your orders. So I'm just using this. Now I'm leaving the mouse here. I'm going to be using my arrow keys on the keyboard to place the order. Just watch out for the order book. I've placed one order on here. Okay. Can you see here? Market is closed, want to place an offline order. This particular moment, since the APIs are down, they are asking me, Shiva, since the market is closed, we will not be able to place the like an order. But after five, probably after 6, 7, you should be able to place some AMO orders and other things. But at this juncture, it is not getting placed. Mohit, I'm not sure whether the video is live. Some of them have been asking whether the session has been live. Can you just check the YouTube whether it is made live?
Yeah, it is live only. There was some issue from the backend. I was trying to solve that only. It is live.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
We are live
Perfect.
only. You can
Great.
continue, no issues.
Great. Okay. And moving on, you can see here, once the positions are like taken and everything, it will automatically show here what was the position and what was the average price, what was the LTP, what was your realized profit and the PNL, and what was the buy quantity, buy price, sell price, and everything. Next comes your order book. Here you will be able to see all your executed orders, the pending orders, your what to say limit orders, whatever that you have placed, everything will be getting here, and you will be able to export it to the CSV file. Next comes your trade book. In case if there are some trades which is happening real time, and if you wanted to see how it is, whether it is sell, buy, and everything, that can be seen here. Next, in case if you are having any holdings, okay, that is something which we can see here. Currently, we only support the NSE FNO holdings, not for every equity segment. Next comes your like in a total balance, whatever that funds which you have it in your account, and you wanted to see how much it is being utilized and how much is the fund available and everything. It can be seen here. Next comes your interesting option, which is the basket order. I know not everybody would be like in a scalper like me. Like some of you would be like an what to say seller. Some of you would be a positional player. Some of you wanted ready baskets to be there for you to place an order. In order for you, we have given you ready-made option as well. What you can do is just click on the show ready baskets. It will automatically show you different kind of strategies on the bullish bull call spread, bull put spread, call ratio, call long calendar, bull condor, bull butterfly, range forward, synthetic. Everything is available. Imagine I wanted to click on the bull call. Automatically, it will select the call and the put for you. All you needed to do is just select the quantity. If you are selecting the quantity 10 lots, it will automatically change here. Or if you wanted to select the quantity to 20 or 25, it will automatically change here. And your only job is just click on place orders. It will automatically place your orders. Plus, you will also be able to see the what to say the max profit, the max loss, and everything. And currently, margin calculation is not shown. Once it is available, we will be displaying the margin calculation as well. Next, in case Shiva, I wanted to save this, you can also save this basket, and then you can load this basket as and when you wanted it. Okay, and you can also update your existing basket and so on. Next comes your, you can also place orders and then clear the orders. Or if you're placing some large quantities, imagine I wanted to place 100 lots, but I don't want to place all 100 lots at one go. What you can do is select the number of tranches. You can say 10 lots at a time. So whatever will happen is, in case if someone is placing like in a market protection order, and if there is not much of liquidity, you will have a lot of slippage. Instead of that, when you're placing like large quantities, place like an order per tranche, automatically the system will say, Shiva, like we will be placing these orders at these levels, and we will also be giving you the market protection, and these 100 lots will go 10 lots each, and every like based on the threshold and the limitations, automatically the orders will get placed. Okay, so this is something which we have done. Plus, you should be able to save and then move forward. Next, if you are in a bearish market, what are the strategies? If it is a range bound market, what are the strategies you can? All you needed to do is select those strategies, and automatically it will give you the strikes and everything ready made. Only thing which you needed to do is just observe it, see it, whether you are okay with the risk and everything, what is the margin required and other things, and then start placing your orders. That's something which you needed to do it. So if you are expecting a big move, say for example, with the way the market closed today, and if the market is going to be giving you a large move tomorrow, we can also think about like going a strip or strap or a long straddle or a long strangle, whatever that you feel like, you will be able to take trades on that. Next, in case if there are sometimes if the orders are not getting like in you, if you are not sure, sometimes the API will have some issues, the orders will not have fetched and so on. You just needed to click on the refresh button, automatically it will show up. In case if some of your orders are not getting placed, you will be able to see the error messages here. Okay, in case if you have cancelled it, the orders have been cancelled, or in case if there are any rejection messages, all those will be shown here. So sometimes if the broker APIs or something happening, and then if there are some rejection messages, you will be able to cancel this. I've told you everything. You would be asking me, Shiva, like these are some of the features which is already there. What is the specialty about 1Cliq? The specialty about 1Cliq is you will be able to place your limit order, you can add your baskets, plus whatever the stop loss and the target which you're placing, it is all going to be there on your system, not at the exchange level. That's the power of 1Cliq. What happens? Only when that particular level, imagine your price is at around 320 and you have placed a stop loss at 310, No, none of them will know, including your brokers, because the stop loss is going to be residing on your system. So only you will know where exactly you have placed your stop loss, and we have given it like in a plus and a minus button, wherein you will be able to quickly like and move around with your stop losses. Imagine if you are placing it in the exchanges, there are certain limitations wherein you cannot be keep modifying your stop losses, and when you are having a large quantity, it will be very difficult for you to change that as well. Now here we have given you options wherein you will be able to do it. Plus, you will also be able to trail your stop losses. Automatic trailing will be available. And all those buttons, like, and probably I'll show you when it is done in the live market so that you will be able to see it. Also, you will be able to set before even you enter into it. I wanted to set a M2M level target today. I don't want to lose beyond this. And I wanted to set an automatic trailing. You can do this before even do anything else in the morning. What you can do, you can set your target, you can set your stop loss. Whichever comes first, it will go hit it and then close your position. You will be able to protect yourself in multiple ways. How? The stop losses can be placed at the individual level on each of these strikes. Your stop loss can be combined and put it on overall level as well with the target and the stop loss. You are also using your market protection and a predefined stop loss. So your risk management to be covered at like kind of greater length wherein you don't need to be worrying about anything. Even in a worst case scenario, you will not lose maybe like in a plus or minus 1 or 2% here because of the slippages and other things. But the maximum loss which you will be able to incur is going to be on 2.5. But imagine you already made money. Then what you can do is instead of minus 2.5, I will keep my stop loss at around 3 lakh and then set auto trailing at 1 rupee. It will automatically trade. What will happen is whenever the M2M goes higher and higher by 1 rupee, this will also go higher by 1 rupee. And if it goes to 4 lakh, this will again go to 3.7 or something like that. And if it goes to 5 lakh, whatever the gap which is there, it will automatically maintain the gap. And if it is going to go 4.9, then it will automatically like in a, what to say 4.7 or 4.6. And then you will be able to revise it in case if you feel that no, still the market has some up room left. What you can do is this you can move it to 7, this you can move it to 4.5. Then automatically the stop losses will also be keep refining, and then you can keep on carrying your positions and no needed to worry about anything. And any given time, in case if you feel that I wanted to remove my stop loss, you can just click on removing it. And in case if you wanted to again only close your positions or your alert, there are times wherein you just needed an alert, you don't want the positions to be closed. In that scenario, you can set the target and then you can click on alert. Automatically what it will happen is it will give an alert once the target is reached or once the stop loss is reached. It will show you your target is reached, your stop loss is reached. It's up to you to decide whether you wanted to close your positions at that time. It will not trigger it if you select this particular option. Only when you click on close all my position, it will trigger, and only when you click on set auto trailing, it will automatically trail your stop loss. Now, we have given some options also in the action window. Unfortunately, currently, I do not have a position here. Here, you will be able to do a lot of things. What are the lot of things? Imagine you have around 10,000 quantities. I wanted to, like, what to say, in a single click, I wanted to give up 25% or 50% of my quantity. We have given options here. Plus, you wanted from move from call to put or put to call. Imagine today the markets were moving from put to call, right? The markets were bearish and then the markets moved higher. Automatically you can also choose an option, click and reverse your entry. That means automatically it will close your current call position, call or put positions, and then take a positions on the opposite side. And you can also choose whether you wanted to place the order the LT, like an ITM or ATM, whichever strike which you wanted to choose. Automatically it will take your positions. And we have given you like an option wherein you will be able to place what to say a screen which will be like an continuous orders. If you wanted to place it, we have given you that option as well. Plus, in case in a worst case scenario you are like in a panicking and you have a lot of positions, and if you are not comfortable and you wanted to close everything, click on F6 or close all position, all your open positions will be closed. If you're having like kind of 5 or 10 positions here, and you are in a panic mode and you wanted to close everything, you are not thinking about anything, just click on this, it will automatically close. So similarly, if you have several open orders, both on the buy and the sell side, and you wanted to cancel them, either use F7 or click on cancel, all your orders will be getting canceled. Okay, so as of now, it is like in a sense, it is not allowing us to place the market order, the aftermarket orders. I'm unable to show you how the orders will be shown and why and how. But currently, here, everything can be tracked, and then the market is going to be tracked here completely. Okay, so this is about the platform as such, and this particular platform has been made free. I'm pretty sure, like, someone who's using scalping, who wanted to do scalping in a quick mode, who wanted to quickly get in and get out, you can use the up arrow to buy and then the side arrow to sell. I'm just trying to place an order, but since it is not working, you can just try it during the market hours. Double click here, automatically this many lots will be bought. Double click here, automatically this many lots will be getting sold. Only thing is the price has to move in your favor. Once it does, then automatically everything will be falling in place. So coming back here, the reason for me to go and take a trade on the what to say put side in the morning. Can you see here? Some of these trades were rejected in the morning, maybe like out of capital. What does it need here? You have insufficient funds. That means I've utilized all the funds and there was no funds to be available for me to take a trade. Now, this was my opening minute trade. You can see here the opening minute. I went on the put side. I placed a market protection order. Can you see the order price here? 557. The order trade at 535. I was buying it since it was like in a 5% threshold. So the maximum I can go and buy at that particular moment is 557. So the market decides, like, what to say, based on the LTP available, it automatically places my market protection order. So I wouldn't have any other concerns, like, thinking that it might place at 650 or 700 because I'm going at the opening minute itself. Sometimes the opening minute trades are the most risky trade, right? The fluctuation will be pretty huge. Even here, look at it, 535, 510, all within like 20, 30 seconds, almost like 30, 40 rupee move, which will be happening. So you should be prepared. Okay. Someone who's playing in the market who should be prepared to take a trade, whatever the direction. The reason for me to go on the put side is purely based on yesterday's trending OI data. Okay. So I'll just show you the trending OI data for yesterday. Can you see here? This is what the data was suggesting yesterday. What is the data? Like in the call side, there was like in a lot of open interest compared to the put side. So what I did is ideally based on this, I was expecting one round of a move. But what has happened is
So
due to
just
this
sorry to
weakness, the market.
just inter. Shivaji, you can hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, Mohit.
Yeah, so just sorry to disturb you. Can you just zoom the screen because I think there are so many comments in the viewer section. Your screen is a little bit on the blur side. So can we just zoom it from the resolution part? Anything if we can do?
And I'll just try to do that.
Yeah. Yes. You just zoom it, then I will take it on the screen. So viewers, until then, this session is all for our scalper. So जिन जिन लोगों को भी scalping करना पसंद है, those who like scalping, जिनको fast trades करना पसंद है, buying quickly, selling quickly. So one-click is the platform you will be the best used for. Secondly, अगर आपको multiple trades लेने हैं एक साथ, one click is another thing जो आपको help करेगा. And secondly, Shivaji has tried to explain each and everything कि you can obviously have multiple orders, you can have multiple exits, बहुत सारी ऐसी चीजें हैं शिव कुमार जी has explained just already now. So we will be continuing that. आप अपने questions chat में लिखिए. I will be more than happy, and Shivaji also will be more than happy to answer your questions. So we will just go step by step now. So Shivaji, I think we are viewers. You can see the screen now. Give me a thumbs up अगर आपको screen blur नहीं लग रही है अभी तो.
I made it into 150 percentage.
Yeah,
Mohit, I
yeah,
hope
I
this
think
should.
she was correct. I think this solved the issue for our viewers. So Shivaji, you can continue. Just one or two more questions, sir, that I have for our viewers to understand this on a very proper scale. So, sir,
Mhm.
option scalping everybody likes. So, how this is solving a problem for our option scalper means our users on Dhan are using this our platform, and we have a very good scalper, sir. Must have also used, right? So how
That's
this
right.
will be adding an value to our user agar if he is trying to trade for the first time through this platforms?
Okay. So there is like in a lot of scalpers like me. I don't know how many of you like in a scalping is all about Mohit, like in getting into a trade and then getting out within 3 to 5 minutes or maximum 15 minutes. If the trade
Correct.
doesn't goes in your favor, then you needed to exit it and then like in a keep a stop loss and then get an exit. Can you see here, like in my most of my trades today, what I have taken here? Okay, this was taken at like the last set of trades towards like in the second half, and you can look at the price here. Someone who's scalping is all about capturing 10 points, 15 points, 20 points, and so on.
Right.
I'm looking at to
Right.
capture 10, 15 points here, and look at the timings here 14, 12, 26, and we are out by 14, 13, 03, 021. And in
Right.
between, we were able to capture 10 to 15 points here. Okay, so if you
Right.
look at most of the trades, whatever that I have done today, it'll all be the same. So I'll just show you a few more trades here. Just click on the timings. Okay, so these are the morning ones. Morning, we bought it somewhere around like 500 to 470 odd levels, 918. And by 919, once it goes again to 498, 500, I was just trying to get an exit. The reason is the market was not rewarding me on the put side. And imagine if you're a seller, sorry, if you're a buyer and if you're a scalper, if you continue to hold your position and if you do not have a system which will give you like a quick entry and exit, then you will be getting stuck. Market is all about like a quick entries and exit. And by look at this one. We entered at 483 at 919. By 920, we have exited at around like 527. And similarly
Right.
here again, we bought it somewhere around like 460 to 470 at 926. By 926, we have exited at 490 and 498. Good thing is you
Yes.
will be able to like select your quantities. You can keep your everything ready. All you needed to do is just click on like a button here on the like in a keyboard wherein you will be able to get a quick entry and exit. So this is something which is going to be very critical, and someone who is like looking at the price action, and if you're not able to capitalize on it, then you will be the one who will
Yes.
lose out. Though today my orders would be like on a much more and higher side. The reason is like it was like in a firefighting trade which was done in the morning. But
Yes.
as a smart trader, what you needed to do is you needed to be smart enough to quickly enter and exit. That is going to be very important. For a smart
Correct.
entry and exit, done APIs with 1Cliq, it has been amazing. So once you guys try it, then you will know the difference why we have been using this and how our users are getting benefited. A lot more traders have started using it, and they are placing so many orders, and all these orders were placed manually. None of the orders are like in a place
Right.
by
Right.
like in a, I would say, algo or
API.
anything. So today
Yes. Yes.
roughly about like I placed around 798, out of which 750 got executed, 11 got rejected, 38 got cancelled. So I know
Oh.
today I'll be paying roughly about like 15,000 as brokerage, but that is something like for an high volume trader, I don't mind paying it when I know that I will be able to at least take home 2 to 2.5 lakhs out of this 3.2.
Perfect. Perfect. So very nicely summed up by Shivaji. So Shivaji sir, just wanted to understand a few things. So as a power scalper, whenever someone is trading, so markets will not move at every point of time, right? So
Correct.
this one click has something different in the market, which obviously you have researched and introduced that nobody has. One or two things, sir, that would you like to highlight for our viewers, and what exactly is the problem it is solving for a scalper, sir?
The main thing is, as a scalper or like an for a what to say anyone who's playing in the options, the main thing is setting up the stop loss, setting up the target, setting up the different levels before even. Imagine I have provided an option. You can just place your stop loss and your target even before you enter into a trade. Once you
Correct.
click on a buy button, automatically you will see a stop loss and target. Even in a worst case scenario, you know you will not be able to lose. The risk management is going to be the top priority. Plus, even if you're not looking at the point, you can look at the percentage wise as well. Or if you're like not sure about this, still imagine someone who's playing with like in a 5 lakh capital, and they are setting that I wanted only 5,000 today, and the maximum loss I wanted to incur is 5,000 or 2,000 or 3,000. They can set the auto trailing. This is something currently no other platform in India has it. Plus the stop loss and the target, which is known to you, no one else, including your broker, doesn't know. These are some of the things
Okay.
which, we have done it, which I don't think any other platforms is providing it at this juncture. These are like
So
unique things. Plus,
yes, yes.
you can also disable the trading for the day once your target is achieved. So you can just click on this
Okay.
and then yes, deactivate it. Then automatically you will not be able to place any more orders on one click. In case if you are like in a struggling, sometimes there are people who say that like in Shiva, when I see my M2M, it gives me like in a what to say a BP goes high and so on. You can hide your M2M as well. So automatically your M2M is hidden. You will not be worried about that. You can also choose the columns, whatever the column which you wanted it, whether you wanted to move it higher, lower. You can choose all those columns and then you can do that. Also, what we have also done is here we have given you an option. You can keep whether you wanted a light or a dark theme. You can choose
Yes.
which segment you wanted to trade. By beginning of the day, you can set all these favorite settings. Automatically, the market will open on those. Currently, what I have done is I kept it at market protection, and then I wanted the call strike and the put strike to be at the money, and then I wanted only F&O positions to be shown. I don't want the show bid and the ask level. Only you can see yes, show one bid and ask. That will be the only thing show. And if you do not want it, you can show do not want. Okay, select all this based on this, and I'll keep 150 points here. And you can also keep this stop loss, whether you wanted a static stop loss or trading stop loss, which nobody has provided it. You can also add asset wise. I can
Right.
provide
Right.
Nifty as an asset, and then I can add this target. Plus, what we have also done is we have given an option for you to set the target. Say, for example, if you are selecting the target here, you are
Mhm.
buying a Sensex options here, and you can set a target based on the Nifty spot price. This is something which
Okay.
no other platforms has provided, which is very unique for 1Cliq. You can trade on Sensex looking at Nifty or like in a Nifty spot and then set a target or a stop loss. These are very
Oh,
unique things which we have done, which is not available in any of the platforms.
perfect, perfect. So, Shiva sir, one thing I just found very interesting here is when this basically is simplifying my trading, because for an option scalper, too many things doesn't work, right? So option scalper requires set everything to be set and just click on buy and exit. That's it. So what
Correct.
one click is doing, as far as I'm understanding, it is just simplifying your trading journey. You have to just preset everything, and whenever you feel you have an opportunity, you can directly enter. And one good thing, that when I was going through this platform, it gives you all the things like your settings, default order, as well as target, and you can trail your target also, if I'm correct, Shiva sir, right,
True,
on this part.
true,
So
true,
this
true.
all these things are available under one bracket, and that is going to be a very big game changer for all the option scalper who are obviously associated with hun or any other platform who are using this. So Shiva sir, anything else that you want to add for our viewers on this platform that we might have not yet shown, or you might have missed anything, sir?
currently, what we have done is, in case if you have like in a family accounts as well, you will be able to add
Correct.
all your family accounts under the ditto setting, and then you will be able to place your orders on all your done accounts at the same time. Okay, so it
Okay.
automatically places all your orders. Only if you have done as your multiple orders, then you will be able to add it. So currently, we have provided that option to the done users. So make use of that. That is again a good thing. And with the recent circulars, like in a static IP is not required for the done users, which is again a good news. Plus, you will be able to set the default setting as you told, and then whatever the maximums we have given it here. And you can go through some of the do's and don'ts which we have provided in our in a website, wherein you can just go through the what to say, in case if you wanted some important notices and other things, which is all been shown here, how you needed to add and everything. That those are the things which needed to be taken care. I think other than
Perfect.
that, we are pretty much covered. And coming to in a market
Okay.
scenario,
Yes, sir.
it is going to be an interesting expiry for tomorrow. Today, the way the markets have behaved, the recovery from the lows. Only thing is, many
Yes.
would have tried to avoid taking an overnight position. Let's see how it plays out tomorrow with all the things which is happening.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. So viewers, just wanted to reiterate myself. So guys, this session is 100% for education purpose. We are not giving any recommendations. This is just to show you a demo. Sure, sir, one or two more questions I have from my end. So let's say I
Right.
am a Dhan user. How can I integrate this platform with my Dhan account?
All you needed to do is just create your account in oneclicktrade.com. Okay, once
Okay,
you sign up, it'll automatically, you can click on this add done. Can you see here?
okay,
One click, no subscription is required. You can just click
right,
here and it'll automatically tell you what are the things which you needed to feed in. Nothing but your client ID and your name. Then you can
okay.
just click on add broker and you're set. Once you are set, beginning of the day, you just needed to generate the token after 8 o'clock, because this is like in a SEBI regulated mandatory one. You just needed to add your OTP and your TOTP or whatever that is there. And once that is done, you can click on the play button and then click on this open one click window. You are all set to trade after 9:15 a.m.
Perfect, perfect. So I think this process will not take more than 5 to 10 minutes. It is just that we have to do after 8:15
No,
when the markets are.
this is a
Yeah,
this is a one-time activity. Adding the done broker is a one-time activity.
yeah, yeah.
Generating
Yes,
this
yes.
token is like in a one-time activity in the morning. Not even it will take like more than 30 seconds for you.
Okay, okay. So this is just a one-time activity. Just we have to integrate with the broker, like Dhan, obviously. Then you can
Correct.
trade it. So viewers, this is one of the very good thing that we have is we you can directly do that one time, and rest moving forward you can use it if you want to trade on a very faster level with all the advanced feature that one click has provided to you all. Anything, sir, would you like to tell to our viewers? Anything, sir? Anything
Only
from
thing
your
which I
end?
would say is once the trading and everything is going to be simplified, all you needed to do is concentrate on how to make your right entries and so on. Because earlier we were having difficulty. The reason why we built one click is purely to provide a simple trading solutions. Even if you look at it, our mantra is like trade made simple. So we needed to make the trade simple, but at the same time user also needed to be aware that I'm taking a risk putting my money. Should I be really taking a trade? They just needed to analyze the data before taking or venturing into a trade. And then and
Right.
be it profitable or loss, and they needed to set a target and a stop loss. Never ever trade any what to say setup without any stop loss. And sometimes in case if there are some positions which you are not able to close it, don't panic. Still you have the options to go and close your positions in the broker terminal as well. And in technology as such, you all know there will be in a few advantages and disadvantages. Please take proper care before what to say venturing into large quantities. And that's the only thing. I don't think anything else matters in this market there.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Shivaji, for your time. We had a very wonderful session. Viewers liked it, and viewers, you can integrate one click and done. Then you can start trading with all the features that Shiva sir has explained here today. And obviously, we will be coming back with these kinds of session on a regular thing. Now Shivaji also will be back whenever obviously we have planned
Mohit,
to just
probably.
explain you in detail. Yes, sir.
Sorry, Mohit. Sorry, Mohit. Like, and probably next time when we plan a session, we will try to plan it during the market hours so that I'll be able to show them the live way wherein how we can edit or do whatever the settings which I was telling you all about, how quickly we are able
Yeah.
to place an order and so on. So it will be helpful to them in a live market itself.
Perfect. So Anil Kumar sir, you have one question. Anilji, is it a part of done? So you cannot tell part of done. So what we have done, we have given you this option. So if you have opened, you have to just create an account with one click, and you have to select the broker. So for example, you have an account with Dhan. So you have to just integrate one click with Dhan, then you can start using all the features that Shiva sir was using on the screen. Anilji, to answer your question. Anything, viewers? Any more questions that you have on the screen? You can I have you on the chat for one click or anything for Shiva sir. So we'll more than happy to answer those, or else we will just end this session in about 1 or 2 minutes more. Shiva sir, any Santosh ji is asking, are there any extra charges for using this?
No, the brokerage and everything will be remaining the same. Only thing is, one thing is not going to be charging anything to the users. You will be playing the same thing. Only thing is, we have simplified the process and everything so that the done users gets the benefit.
Perfect. So Santosh ji, I think your answer is clear. So you then one click will not be charged anything. The brokerage, that is basically what it will be charged when you buy any trade. That is standard when you place an order from the application also. Anil ji, I think this is also the same question that we have asked. Already answered from Shiva sir. Any more questions from the viewers? Otherwise, we will just discontinue the session. Perfect. Siddhanji, feedback taken. Let us go through all the regulatory requirements if we can do this or not, because we have to also comply with the SEBI regulations. Uh, we can do it in live or not. So I will obviously will not promise this whether we'll come live when the markets are on or not, because we have to look at the regulatory compliances also. Okay. Integrate commodity also. Vineet sir has a very good question. I was going to ask you that only, but it got faded away. So sir, can we trade commodity from this also, sir?
No, no, Mohit. As of now, it is only for the NSE and BSE, FNO futures and options segment. But maybe later we might add the commodity segment. At this juncture, commodity is not available.
Perfect. So Vinitji, here was your answer. Commodity for now, it is not available. For now, you can only trade in NSE futures and options. But moving forward, you will be seeing that it is there in the roadmap. But obviously, for now, you can focus on NSE and BSE. Please share
That's
link
right.
for downloading. Yeah, you can just put it in the chat, sir. Siddharth. Okay. So we'll put the link in the chat. You can use this, and yeah. So Shiva sir, I think we are done. We have solved all the queries. So we'll be back next time, sir, for a detailed overview when the users get a hang of the system, because we might be getting lots of queries, sir, when we are back next time. And
Exactly.
also so many suggestions from the viewers, because our audience is our the people that use Dhan always gives us feedback about multiple features, and we try to bring what they want at the earliest. So you also might be getting benefited from that, sir.
Absolutely. Looking forward,
Perfect.
Mohit.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
See
Thank you
you
so
guys.
much.
Thanks, everyone.
Perfect. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining with us today. We will be back next week on Dhan HQ with Himanshu sir's session. Join us, and today we will be live on our Commodities by Dhan channel covering crude oil inventory. So be with us on that channel too. Thank you so much, Shivaji. Thank you so much, everyone. We will be back very soon. Have a good day.